Well, all right, everyone. Welcome to a little bit of late night madness. So we're going to be talking about our Orwellian future that we have found ourselves in. Yeah, got quite a bit to talk about here on this one. Just got off finishing a course for my final. I know Mad Dodge might be able to relate to this a little bit, but yeah, this should be rather entertaining. Mad Dodge, how you doing?
Oh, I'm good. Well, I do. My courses are one course, 5 weeks. They pretty much specialize in an individual thing. Like both English classes specialize in a different area of English. But I have open book tests and like 3 tries. I have tutors that I can call 24/7. I have what they call turn it in, where I could submit my paper. They'll proofread it. They'll be like, "Hey, you're fucked on this." They don't say that, but you get my point. I mean, yeah, the classes are still university level, and this is a. I've said the university before, but I'm not going to tonight. I don't want to get in trouble. But it is in California. But it is a private university that I go to. Well, that I use. Is it go to still if it's online? I mean, it is accredited, so I don't
Eh,
know.
technically.
Okay. Well, it is a private university, so it's costing me an arm and a leg. But I have a gigantic library that I could use, a writing center. They give me free access to Grammarly Premium. Um, all sorts of perks that I get. Sounds like you have a different experience.
Yeah, a little bit. It so so the experience through my university, it's a community college. It's still accredited, but they're a little bit more up, shall we say? They go about things. And this is why I said our Orwellian future. I have two options because I'm doing an online course because uh, yeah, I'm 18, 19 years old. I don't have the time to go sit around and hang out on a college campus for the entirety of my life and yeah, try to kiss ass to some professor to get a good grade. So I do
Well,
my course online.
well, no, and real quick, adjust your microphone. And why do you do that? I'll expand upon that point from my perspective. And nowadays, online college is probably the way of the future. It's probably the way it's going to go. Right now, I don't have to go to a bookstore like I did when I went to Lane Community College, um, and actually have physical books. I can have them on my computer at my fingertips, and also they add videos in there, and they add all sorts of other resources to where you can link and expand upon the knowledge that you wouldn't have in a physical book. Now, when it comes to physical books, I have bookshelves. I love physical books. That's for reading. That's for like Civil War history stuff I actually care about. But these stupid college books that they charge you 75 9 to $95 a piece for, and then buy them back for $20 and then sell them again for the same fucking price, aren't worth it. The way of online universities is much more efficient, in my opinion. And Doku, try and talk again. You were breaking up. That's why I took over. Go ahead.
Yeah, no worries, man. Sound check.
Yeah, you sound good now. Go for it.
Awesome. So yeah, no, because I am taking this online course, I enjoy it. I'll just go through a brief rundown because I had to write this out earlier today. What my critique is, I I like going through the 8 week. We're gonna shove a bunch of information down your throat, online course style because it teaches you how to have set discipline. You've got to do your research on your own. You're not going to have an instructor there telling you what to do. You're going to have to write out your papers, make sure everything is done on time. When it does come to coursework, you might be working with somebody who's across the country. It's a good skill set to have considering the day and age we live in. That does come with a little bit of a, how should I say, you're going to have to give up a little bit of privacy if you want to go that route. And this is where I'm starting to have my issue.
Yeah, I was gonna say but do you? Because now let's talk price point real quick before you go into that. I am paying for a bachelor's degree about 19 to 20 a year. It'll take 3.5 years. I'm about a half a year in. A little bit more than that. But that's what it's going to take. It's a lot of money. But they have never, ever, ever remote accessed my fucking computer. You have a lesser price point, but they want in your computer?
Well, and because of the way that this works, I have one of two options. I can either go physically into the campus, wherever that might be, and I can go into a testing center, and I'll have to check my phone in and basically walk into the room where the test is carried out so that they can confirm beyond any reasonable doubt that I'm not cheating. Or, maybe I, have a job. I can do it through a proxy service. That service requires me to log in. I have to pay for it. And essentially what they do is a little chat window will pop up and I'll talk to whoever my overseer, my comrade commissar might be. And I have to show my ID to confirm my identity. And then I have to show them this.
Whoa, wait. Let me stop you there again. See, we're gonna work through this, so bear with me, man. Because we're talking about two different types of online courses here. Because I get it. Yours is a community college, which is funded by a state. So it's a little bit different from a private university, and there is a difference. I don't go to DeVry, but there is DeVry University, right? I mean, there is a difference between that and like Lane Community College.
Well, dude, even Strayer didn't put me through this kind of shit.
Well, no, and this is what I'm saying. I have never talked on a webcam with a professor. I have emailed them. I have corresponded with them through when we submit papers, we could add comments and then they can respond and we can respond. Stuff like that. When I do call my counselors, I need to know my student number. And I need to know my social security number. That's it. And everybody uses your social nowadays. It's not fucking anything, really. I mean, don't tell some random person on the internet your social. But if it's a university, whatever. You know what I mean?
No, yeah. And that's the crazy part. I thought it was maybe before going into this, I figured it's like, okay, I'm gonna need my student ID. I'm gonna need my login information. No, what they want me to do, or not what they want me, what I'm required to do, is when I log into this Proctor service, they need to see first off my face. So they need access to my webcam. They need
You didn't own a
some.
webcam.
Well, you're fucked.
You're not allowed to attend a university without a webcam. That
Well,
is a requirement.
well, if you want to take a midterm or final exam online, let's say you don't have the capability of getting to the physical campus before they actually close. Well, yeah, you're going to have to use this particular Proctor service.
No, see, the only time they ever needed my ID was in the registration program. That's it. That's the only time. You have to prove your social. You have to prove your ID, your date of birth, all that bullshit.
Well,
But
and
that's it.
that's why they want the ID, is because you have to prove your identity.
Yeah, but only once. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
In the
that's the thing.
registration process, not. You know how many classes I've already passed? I've never once had to show my face on a camera.
Well, and that's the thing with each of these services. The way it works is whether you're taking a midterm or a final, which is the only time this service is required. So what they do is you have to set up a session. So not only are you on a time crunch, but when the session becomes available, they have to check to make sure your microphone works so that they can speak back and forth. And then they have to have access to your webcam. And then they need to see what space you're in, because they don't want you to have, pieces of paper lying around so that you might potentially cheat. And then you also have to show them some form of identification, usually a driver's license or a school ID, which the university I had to go to charges you $50 for one, and it's not a state recognized ID, so I just used my fucking driver's license.
Whoa.
Yeah, very Orwellian.
No, you get charged for your student ID. Mine,
Yeah.
I print out and they say, hey, go down to fucking Walgreens or wherever, get it laminated, and then you get your student discount everywhere. By the way, you want to buy a brand new Dell computer? Here's your student discount. Use this link. And etc. Same for HP and a bunch of other shit. Like, they give me a bunch of perks. I know I'm paying top dollar, but I'm getting so much out of it than you are.
No, they fucking charge us for ours. It's a fucking ripoff. Granted, going to the school is cheap, and it's cheap enough that I can pay for everything out of pocket, and I don't have to worry about going into debt.
Which I am. See, let's. There is a couple people watching. Let's make that clear. I am going into debt hand over fist here. He is not. But the difference in the universities, if you're going to go to college online, wouldn't you rather get what I'm getting than this? I'm not going to give somebody remote access to my computer. I mean, some fucking dweeb in some other state fucking monitoring my fucking living room. What the fuck?
Well, see, I guess fortunately enough for me, the computer I'm using to go to school with, I literally only use it for that purpose and that purpose only. So, it's like a $300 fucking HP laptop. So I don't give two shits about it. So they're like, what the fuck are they going to see on my computer?
Your midget porn stash, dude. I know you have one.
Oh no, they're going to have to go into my tower if they want to find that. But yeah. But no, there's literally nothing on this laptop that they would ever be able to find.
That's not the point, though, is it? Is that the point? You have nothing to hide, so you have no reason to worry. I don't like that fucking argument. I
No,
eat it.
that's not the point because, well, that's not the point. It's the fact that, I literally have to give somebody permission to essentially ghost mouse my computer. So if I don't know what the hell I'm doing, yeah, I'm watching the mouse move around on my computer without touching it, and they're just going through whatever they need to do. Uh, Allow access to the Proctor U service, and then have me type in my student ID and my password, even if they can't see my password, so that they can enter the little frickin' the key setting in, so I can access my exam, and then the entire time that I'm taking my exam, I have somebody watching me on a frickin' webcam, so I see that little light there, so I know somebody's looking at me, and there's a little chat box it that's up. So
Well,
if
no, and
anybody has any questions,
what
yeah,
if you
if
want
any.
goddamn test in your fucking boxers or something, dude? Like, this is some bullshit, man.
Well, and that's
No,
the thing.
I can't sign up for this. I'm sorry, dude. I
And
don't
that's the
care
thing.
how.
There's also a fucking chat box open. Like when I had to take my midterm, my cat decided it wanted to jump up on the fucking table. Oh, by the way, I have to show them like my living space, so they know like there's nothing like I have hidden or anything. It Again, it's Orwellian as shit. But no, my cat jumped up on the frickin' table, and I was telling my cat to fuck off. And the chat box lit up, and it's like, who are you talking to? What is that? And it's like, oh, I'm talking to my cat. I had to fucking turn the damn computer around to show them I was talking to a damn cat. Like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
Are you? Okay.
Dude, I'm not even
No,
joking. I'm
the,
being
the
serious.
the libertarian in me is fucking screaming right now.
Oh, dude, I hate it. Like, I cannot stand it. Like, not only did I have to give somebody access to my fucking computer, but they can see me through the fucking webcam. They can hear me through the fucking microphone. And they're asking to see my living space. And they get concerned if I'm talking to my fucking cat. Like, do you think I'm gonna talk to my parents or my friends or, like, I don't know, my brother or my sister like I would my fucking cat? What the hell? It, I do not feel comfortable with this. I do not like it. It it irritates the ever living shit out of me. And oh, by the way, I have to pay $20 for this fucking service so that they can basically invade my fucking privacy, look at, you know, my living space, and then question me about whether or not I'm talking to my cat or not to make sure I'm not fucking cheating.
Yeah, no, dude. And Miss Murder in the chat says this feels really Big Brother. Dude, I would have noped out of that school so fast. Nope, 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 nope.
Oh, dude, if I didn't have to throw essentially, let's see, $560 plus another 120 plus another 40, so almost $1,000 for a single class. If I didn't have to throw that down the fucking toilet for the sake of a gigantic middle finger saying fuck you and your Orwellian bullshit, I would have. But I don't have that kind of money to blow. So,
Well, no. Once you sign up for it, you're stuck. That's what I was talking to my wife about tonight. Is I'm like, my stipend hasn't came. I had Oregon did declare it a national disaster, so it was a national disaster. The snowfall that happened and the power outage for 2 weeks that totally fucked everything up. my YouTube channel, which is pretty much my job at this point, my school, which is also a job, and even the home life where I had no power or nothing, and we were literally cooking hot dogs in the wood stove with a fucking stick. All right, like it was like 1800 status. Other than we had hot dogs and bottled water, but you know what I mean. So once you're in it, you can't back out, and I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Keeping up my course, and my next one is introduction to film. Hopefully, that's good. But
Well, and
this thing where
that's
you
the
have these mid,
that's the
you
other
have these.
thing. Real quick, Matt Dodds.
Oh,
That's the other thing is like if if I wanted to withdraw from the course with a refund, I have to do that before the midterm. But once the midterm date rolls around, I'm basically stuck. So I need to be all in or I'm out. But they don't exactly explain to you the level of Orwellian 1984 Big Brother bullshit that you're going to have to go through if, let's say you work a normal job and, well, I can't get to the testing center before they close. So now I have to allow someone who I do not know, who lives in a different state, to have access to my computer, my webcam, and my microphone so that I'm allowed to take this fucking midterm, let alone my fucking final, which is a quarter of my grade. Out of 1,000 points, it's worth 250. So I don't really have a choice in the matter.
how many more
It's some
courses?
bullshit.
How many more courses do you have with this college? Because it's not a university, right? You said it is a college, which there is a slight difference. I mean, I'm going for a bachelor's. I'm guessing this is either a training course or an associate's, right?
This one would be an associate with every course except two will also apply to a certificate. So I've got about a year left, but I guarantee you I'm not doing this shit again.
Well, no, and see, this is what's weird to me. You're going for an associate's degree. That is essentially a 2-year degree. That is less important in the degree scale, whatever, than a bachelor's, which is a 4-year degree at a normal university. Me, I'm on the fast track with 5-week courses, fucking slam through it, which is actually kind of a bitch, but whatever. But they're not invading my computer. I'm getting the more expensive degree. How does this make sense?
It I can understand why they're doing this because there were some instances of where if if you're going to this community college, you can transfer to some state funded uh, three letter universities that are very well accredited, but there have been instances of plagiarism and cheating and whatever else you would expect from essentially high schoolers. So from that standpoint, I understand it. I get it. But this is a little too much for my tastes. It and the fact that I'm going
No, I gotta stop you. I still don't get it. I am telling you, I am paying for a bachelor's degree. I am paying 19, almost $20,000 a year for 3.5 years. And they have never once done that to me. Not once. Why is a community college doing that to you?
well, and because here's the thing. if you want to go physically and take the test, the only thing they're going to ask you to do is not bring your phone into the testing center. The fact that I'm online, they want, for the sake of maintaining their credibility and not losing whatever deal they have with whatever three-letter college they have, they use this proxy service. ProctorU is what it's called. You basically have to give up all of your fucking privacy for the sake of being able to take a fucking midterm or a final exam. And oh, by the way, if you don't take that midterm or final exam, it doesn't matter if you've done all the extra credit. You're required to finish and pass both of those exams just to pass the course. I could literally fail both of them or just not do it. But if I did all the extra credit, I would still be able to make 800, 700 out of 1,000 required points, but they'd still fail me. Very, very fucking Orwellian, something I do not like, and that's the whole reason I wanted to talk about this, because this is something I'm extremely uncomfortable with. I don't want to be taking a test staring at that fucking webcam, knowing somebody is watching me, knowing that out of nowhere, I can just hear some random asshole's voice who I don't know speak to me through my own fucking computer, let alone I have to give these people access to my fucking computer just to simply take the fucking test. Because the testing center closes at 8 o'clock and maybe I got stuck in traffic.
Well, see, I get it that you're in state college, and they do have different rules than a purely. Well, actually, my university is not purely online. It was an established university for I don't remember when it got established. Fuck it, I'll go ahead and say it because I'm not being vulgar on this stream. Ashford University. It is accredited. It is a private university. It is based in San Diego, California. And it's almost like going to MIT, kinda, without the prestige. It's a private university is what I mean by that. But they have none of these fucking rules that you're dealing with. And you're going to, once again, a community college. This is like, you get out of high school, you're like, oh, I'm a poor fucker. What am I going to do? Am I going to go to community college for 2 years, or am I going to go to trade school? Right? When you go to university, you're like, hey, do I want to fucking teach history, or do I want to be a fucking scientist, or a fucking, a physicist, a doctor, a lawyer? There's a different tier here, and they're treating you guys like fucking plebs. It's fucked up.
Well, that's the other annoying aspect is, okay, I can understand you want to protect the integrity of the university, and there might have been some instances in the past where the credibility of the university might be in question. So okay, yeah, I can understand that. But, this goes back to what we were talking about with Google the other night. They're not doing any of this stuff in-house. This is not me logging in remotely to this particular community college.
Wait a minute. No. Okay, dude.
Yeah,
I go to my student portal. What did happen just 2 months ago is another university merged with Ashford. So the two universities merged and the student portal changed a little bit. But I log into my student portal, everything's there. The tutor, the throw the paper at, the proofreaders, my college courses. Sometimes they do conferences. They're elective. You don't have to go, and I haven't. But if you want to, you can go on there with or without a webcam, as long as you have a microphone and talk to your professor one-on-one or within a group. But it's not forced, and they don't ever outsource anything. It's
Yeah,
all in house.
yeah, no, this is a private third party source that essentially, what's the best way to describe what they do? Uh, if you need to take a final or a midterm, you use this third party source. They're not directly connected with this particular college. They charge you for setting up a session. And then as you take said session, and oh, by the way, we're not allowed bathroom breaks. So while I was trying to finish my final essay, I needed to piss extremely bad. I'm only allowed 2 hours.
You know what? You know what would piss me off about that too? Is every time I write my fucking paper or I do a test or almost anything on my fucking university thing, I'm drinking a beer. You know how pissed it would be with me taking my exam, drinking a beer?
Oh, dude, I was drinking a beer while I was taking my exam. They don't give two shits about that. It's just I can't have any pieces of paper lying around, or I can't have my cell phone or any reason for me to cheat. Yeah, and they have to confirm that. Which I can understand that aspect of things. But
Wait,
dude, you're
you
tough.
can take your exam drinking. That's like you walked into the exam center holding a fucking Pabst Blue Ribbon. You know what I mean? Like, really? That's okay, but fuck your fucking note cards.
Yeah, no, I'm not allowed to have I'm not allowed to have a piece of paper, even if it's like a medical report. But they want me to show them my fucking ID to prove my identity, and I'm not allowed to take a bathroom break. But I'm allowed to drink a beer while I'm doing the fucking final exam. It, I'm not joking. I'm being dead
That's
serious.
insane. Because I swear to God, dude, that would be the one thing. If they did have access to my shit, I bet you my university would be like, okay, dude, you're sitting there with a mini bong and a fucking beer. Like, no, like, you can't do this. I'm like, what? I'm gonna be a history major. It's fine as I light my fucking mini bong.
Oh no, they wouldn't give a fuck as long as you finish the exam on time, and you literally have to sit there either for the entirety of the 2 hours that you're allowed, which if it goes to 2 hours and 1 second, it gets automatically submitted. They don't give a fuck if you drink. They don't give a fuck if you smoke. But no, I'm not allowed a
You could
fucking
be
bathroom
sitting there
break.
tripping on acid, like A, B, C. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no, dude,
But
it's fucking
goddamn, how
ridiculous. It's
dare you
crazy.
have a piece of paper on that desk? Don't you fucking do it.
Oh, and that's the thing. They know what the fuck I'm doing. I was drinking a beer. I'm not gonna lie. I was drinking a beer while I was taking my fucking final because, dude, screw you. It. I know there's some person in fucking California or where the fuck ever is watching me through my webcam who has direct access to my mouse, which is literally
Wait, no,
fucking
I think you slipped up. You meant India, right? It rhymes with California, kinda.
close enough. But yeah, no, these motherfuckers don't give two shits. Like as long as I sit my ass down in the chair and don't move until the exam is done, they don't give a fuck what I do. I can sit there and drink beer all I damn well please. I could smoke weed, I could probably fucking murder someone. They probably wouldn't give two shits as long as I don't take a fucking bathroom break.
Now, you're going full McAfee. You're sitting there fucking doing lines of Coke with the beer and everything. You're like, yeah. And you ace the test. They're like, good job, buddy. Thank you very much.
No, they wouldn't give a shit. I guarantee you, they would not give a shit. But it's just this idea of, my college will not do this stuff in-house. And oh, by the way, I have a job, so I'm not always gonna make it to the physical location on campus before the testing center closes to actually do my midterm or my final. So I'm forced to use this service that requires me to give you access to my computer, and they need access to my mouse. There's a little chat fucking window that opens up, and oh, by the way, my webcam is automatically turned on via remote access, and there's not a damn thing I can do to stop it. Otherwise, I fail the fucking course. Bullshit.
Miss Murder says Skynet calling it or called it. Is it called it or calling it? Calling it, yeah. No.
Oh yeah, no, it's some of the most Orwellian crap I've ever seen. It was mind-boggling me. It was mind-boggling to me when they literally told me I have to turn on my webcam and then show them my living quarters to make sure that I didn't have a piece of paper on my fucking table, so that they can confirm I'm not cheating.
God, you know how much that would make me mad, dude. I have clean clothes on my couch right now, and fucking, I have, kids. Like, I don't want to show you my fucking house. Fuck you.
That's the thing. I didn't have a fucking choice. It was like, well, shit. All right. Here's my table. There's a pen. There's a couple beer cans because I know I'm not allowed to take a fucking piss break. And I'm not.
No, dude. This is what you do next time. Have you seen Trailer Park Boys? You get a fucking jug, and you're like, "This is my piss jug," because you won't let me go take a piss.
I'm not gonna lie. I actually debated it. I really did. Like, by the time the end of the exam. So here's what the exam was. It was Western history. So the first part was 10 locations on a map, and you have to match the number to the location. The second part was 13 locations, match the number to the location. The third part was a short essay, think maybe 1 page. Then the next part was in chronological order. Pick 10 of the most significant historical events, and you don't have to name the event exactly as far as like the date, but it does have to be in chronological order, and you have to pick them in chronological order and explain why you think the events are significant. And then the final one was a 400 to 600 word essay about the topic was like Bill of Rights, things like that. And you get 2 hours to do all of that. That was my final.
I know, but you're talking to the guy that's going for a history major. I'm like, I could do that in 45 minutes.
Considering some of their criteria and what you had to actually answer, 45 minutes, you'd be lucky to get a C.
You know what's funny? Every test I take, even if I ace it, 10 out of 10, 20 out of 20, what have you, Or even, lowest I get is 7 or 8 out of 10 or 18, 17 out of 20. It takes about 2 minutes.
No, see, it's not formulating the ideas. It's the time it takes to type it out. The ideas themselves are not the problem. It's the time it takes to fucking type this shit. It's physically impossible to actually meet the criteria in less than an hour. Let alone doing it through a fucking proxy service.
Oh, dude, what is that fucking that shit fucking people use, right? Where they just fucking talk into it and it fucking types it real time, and it's like really badass. It's not one of the shitty ones.
Oh, Dragon?
That's the one. Yeah, that would work for you, dude.
Oh, and that's the thing. Even if I use Dragon, which I've actually used before, I would still have to go through and spell check everything. It would actually be easier for me to physically.
Here's the question. I brought this up at the very beginning, but there was like nobody watching. Dude, do you get access to Grammarly like I do? I got premium, dude, free. I get MS Office and all that, all the Microsoft Windows fucking shit free through my university.
No, I don't. It sucks.
That hinders your fucking work.
Just a little bit.
Well, do you know how much the Microsoft fucking Office shit actually costs? I mean, god damn. I get it through my university. I had downloaded a free word processor before that was kind of a mirror of Office, and it worked great. But my university's like, here's all the Windows shit, all the Office shit. Here you go. Oh, by the way, Grammarly, where you suck at spelling, guess what? You no longer suck at spelling. By the way, we'll tell you when you're using the wrong there. I get
Office and all the assets that come with it for free. But again, here's the other thing that I hate about it, and again, Orwellian fucking future. It's all through the cloud service. So I don't actually get a free download or anything. I just get to use the cloud service. So fuck that.
Yeah, no, and real quick, no, we got Handstar and Mox Rocks in the chat, Miss Murder. We also got Joshua up in there. How are you guys all doing? Good to see you. And yeah, I already wrote it in the chat, but there you go, Mox. You got your wrench. The stuff you told me about, so you could help me out. I'll send that to you on Twitter or something, probably tomorrow, man. Just, remind me if you need to. But yeah, dude, you're a great moderator. I see you mod on all those other channels, and yeah, I'll appreciate the help. You and Jensen will fucking have it nailed down.
No, but yeah, dude, I'm beside myself. I could not explain to you how happy I am that this course is done and I don't have to deal with any of this anymore, because thank God that I closed off and partitioned out everything, like my bank accounts or my emails, before I actually gave somebody access to my freaking computer. Because fuck this.
And that's the thing. All right, let's look at real life scenarios. There's been instances where, I don't know, what was his name? Fuck, I can't remember. He's hiding in Russia right now. God damn it! What is his fucking name? Doku, help me out. He's hiding in Russia, stole a bunch of government stuff. You know,
Oh, you're talking about that Snowden character.
yeah, yeah, like Jon Snow. I can't believe I forgot. Yeah, yeah, because he only had remote access to fucking computers, right?
Yeah. Again, this is why I look at this kind of crap. It's like, really?
It's not okay. All right. So my first counselor that I had, she was really fucking cool, but she left. She had only been at the university for a year and a half. Now my new counselor just signed up. In other words, what I'm saying is these people flip over and over. There's a large turnout. What does that mean when you're granting remote access to your private computer? That means leaks. That means hacking. That means copying data. That means maybe one day, if you decide I want to run for governor, somebody fucking fucks you over for what you did when you were 19.
Gee, it's almost like Facebook actually is just a gigantic data mining organization. Hmm. Oh, wait, I thought that was a conspiracy theory. Hmm. Maybe, maybe the bigger conspiracy theory would be organizations like the one I'm attending that have not just your personal data, but things like,
They
your
don't have
credit card.
right?
Oh, they got your credit card, they got your social security number, they have your first and last name, they have your address. Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine, right? You're going to get a degree. It's not like that could never come back to bite you in the ass.
No,
It's not like they could never use that information to, I don't know, get into your email, look at your social media, smears, slander. I don't know. It's not like CNN didn't threaten to dox somebody over a fucking
here,
GIF. That never
here's
happened.
here's something I want to throw out there. My university actually encourages you to use LinkedIn. Matter of fact, the
Mhm.
only way to join the school organizations, like I joined the history organization, of course, I'm a history major, is to have a LinkedIn. Interesting. Now
Gee.
now looking at the chat, we got Handstar. You're a marked man, Mox. You get hit with a wrench everywhere you go. Mox responds, Handstar every day. Now I'm scouting talent for Mary. Hey, Mox, dude, I like Mary. She's cool, dude. Get her to come on my show to talk Game of Thrones. I'll go over there and talk Star Trek with her.
Fuck Game of Thrones.
Fair trade. Hey, you stop it, you cup drinker.
Hey, I'm not the cup drinker in this situation. It's fucking Danny, Dan, and Dave. The three Ds. Jon Snow can join them. Fuck Game of Thrones. That show is trash.
Everybody knows double D's are the best, not triple. Okay.
Oh, tell that to Toya. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I don't want to get you in trouble. Sorry, I couldn't help it.
All right, so here's the thing, man. When it comes to the privacy issue here, I think the college, because I'm not going to call it a university. It's not a university. I'm sorry. I'm not being rude to you at all. I'm being rude to them, maybe, but it's not a university.
Dude, you're not going to insult me on that. I'm just trying to get a piece of paper as quickly as possible so that I don't have to explain to somebody what my credentials are. Yeah,
What major?
Trial by fire.
I've asked you before, but it escapes my mind at the moment.
Ironically enough, information technology.
Okay. So, hey, well, that suits you fine. You're doing YouTube and doing a bunch of stock trading, and yeah, like that's a great idea.
And that's kind of my thing. If I'm gonna get a degree in anything, I want to get a degree in something that I understand. But at okay, so here, allow me a bit of a rant, if you don't mind, Matt Dodge.
Go ahead, man.
So here's my irritation with a lot of individuals. They will talk about things like economics. They'll talk about information technology, computer science. Yeah, throw a dart at the fucking dartboard. These individuals talk about shit because, oh, my professor told me this, or I read a book. Okay, here's my question. You read a book. Your professor told you something. Have you ever actually been actively involved in whatever the hell it is you're talking about? Because if you haven't, I don't care what the book told you. I don't care what your professor told you. I don't care what you think you know. Show me some actual real world results.
Well, no, and
If
you go back to your rant, but that's what even the university I go to, which once again is based in California, teaches you in the first. It was my third course, logical fallacies. It's a logical fallacy to just believe what your professor tells you. It's a logical fallacy to just look something up on CNN and believe what they tell you. It's a logical fallacy to, pull the red herring. And there's a bunch of other ones. But I'm not going to go on a rant because I stopped you mid rant. Go ahead.
well, yeah, and I will continue my rant. My fucking economics professor did not know what an ETF was. This dude is a fucking economics professor, and he does not know what an ETF is. I had a professor who was supposed to be teaching investment philosophies. He did not know what an ETF was. These same individuals think that the fucking Federal Reserve is what dictates the value of the US dollar.
Oh, are you
They
trying to make me go full libertarian here?
they still did not know what an ETF was. None of these idiots knew what the hell an ETF was, yet somehow I'm supposed to believe everything they speak and accept it as gospel. Uh Here's a question, and I'm not trying to stroke my own dick here. I'm just using this as a point. If these individuals are so well informed and know so much more than me, then how was I able to make 10% in profit literally in a week just last week? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's like it didn't pay attention to what these idiots were fucking talking about and actually risked some money and thought for myself and decided, I'm going to trade in something that's going to make me money. I think the stock market is a little bit too high risk, but I understand commodities. So I'm going to either go long or short in oil and trade that over the course of, I don't know, 3 months or so, using just a couple $1,000 just to see, how it works out. I'm not going to risk anything I can't afford to lose, but yeah, I want to see if I can actually make money. I want to see how the geopolitical uh, shenanigans work out. I want to see if there's if there's a profit to be made here. Lo and behold, yeah, 10% in 2 weeks, not too bad. If I look at, say, I don't know, every other fucking hedge fund that people dump millions, if not billions of dollars into, maybe it's almost like those people who are fucking trying to tell you what to do or what not to do actually might not know what the fuck they're talking about. Maybe you should, God forbid, not believe the narrative and actually, use your brain. Seems like that might be the better thing to do.
Well, no, and all right. There's two things I want to talk about before we wrap it up because we both said it was going to be a short stream. So, one, what's your thoughts on Bitcoin? Because you were talking about trading and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a more difficult topic of conversation.
Seems like the market has grown. More places are using it. It's actually being traded with regular mortgage funds now.
I'm not going to say I don't dislike Bitcoin. All right. So when it comes to Bitcoin, this goes back to my philosophy of when something seems valuable or something seems like a good buy, it probably isn't because it's made its money. You can take your risk. Maybe you'll make something. I don't know.
It
Don't.
shot up 300% over the last 6 months. There's a lot of people making a lot of money. I'm not one of them. I don't even have a single Bitcoin. I mean, but there's a lot of people making a lot of money.
Well, and that's the thing. If you got in and now you're one of these people who's making this type of money, hey, you know what? Good on you. That's great. I'm happy for you. You made money. But I stand by my philosophy of when the market zigs, you zag. And I'm not going to look at something and say, "Oh crap, this is making a shit ton of money. I should jump in on it." No, I will do the exact opposite. It might hurt in the short term and I might lose money, but I'm not going to go all in. But you want to have a little bit of cash or a lot of cash so that you're not completely stuck in and have to wait just to at least break even. But when it comes to Bitcoin, I think the market has, at least for the time being, I'll wait for a healthy pullback. I'll wait for a retraction. I'm not going to jump in just because I see a healthy gain on this. I'm actually more. I would be more concerned because it's had such a run up. The only thing that's going to continue to drive Bitcoin higher is the debt markets and the international currency systems. Because if you can't trust the dollar, if you can't trust the euro, if you can't trust the won, if you can't trust the ruble, where are you going to put your money?
Well,
maybe you could buy some bonds, I guess.
Well, no, and I have no money to fucking invest in anything. But Mox Rocks here says I got into Bitcoin when it was 700 and sold at 17K. It had many cycles ups and downs. It always rises back up. 717K. Damn, dude. Hey, I have a Patreon, homie.
Well, and again, that's the thing. If you see something very, very successful, it doesn't matter if it's Bitcoin, doesn't matter if it's oil, it doesn't matter if it's Apple or Google or Alphabet. If something has a large run up like that and you got in on the ground level, it's probably a good idea to take profits. You don't have to close out the position and sell completely, but I would highly suggest you take some profits and start looking at somewhere else to put your money. Because when things have a run up like that, one of two things is going to happen. It's either going to plateau or it's going to crash. This is historically true. So, and I'm not going to tell you what to do exactly. But if you're looking at something like Bitcoin, but let's say a competitor comes out, or let's say you start looking at a payment processor, or let's say you just convert your Bitcoin to something like gold and silver. I mean, there's a lot of different options you could use when it comes to making a shit ton of money when it comes to Bitcoin.
I like coins. And I like gold and silver. I did have a little bit of silver. I don't anymore, but I do have some old coins, and that are worth something from World War II, where they actually went to instead of copper pennies, they actually had to go to steel. So those are actually fairly rare. I have a few of those, and then I have a baseball card worth quite a bit if I could find where to sell it. $15,000 actually.
And that's the reason where that's when you start getting into like liquidity, and it might be easy to buy or sell something, but how easy is it to buy or sell?
Yeah, that's the problem with these baseball cards. I have a Mickey Mantle card, or what? I don't want to pull it out right now. It's late at night, but it is. I looked it up, and it is authentic. It has the seal of authenticity on it. It is authentic. It is worth $15,000. But where the fuck am I gonna get 15 grand for this fucking baseball card? I mean, really? Like, come on now.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And that's again, that's where the idea of liquidity comes in. Something might be worth something on quote quote open market, but who are you going to find to buy it? This is why I cannot stand these the new age ideas of economics. You can create value, but define it. The only way something is going to have value is if somebody needs it and they're willing to pay a certain amount for it. Let's look at economics on a base value. You're starving. I can sell you bread. All right. Bread is probably worth a lot more than, I don't know, a golden crown. Scarcity kind of goes out the window at that point in time.
No, but if I have 20 golden crowns, I could pay somebody to take your bread.
Yeah, assuming you can pay those people enough to actually fight it.
What? No. I'll give them.
You're still gonna have to provide.
I'll give 3 people 2 crowns apiece to rob you of your 10 loaves of bread, and then we'll all eat some bread. And
so what happens if they're not successful?
Then I guess I don't pay them because they didn't come back, and I still have no bread. But I'm in the same situation I was in before.
Or they kill you. But here's the other problem: if they don't carry it out in a fashion, then guess what? The bread molds and goes bad. Nobody eats at that point in time.
Oh, if you're desperate, you'll eat it. Not me. I'd starve to death, but the people eat it. But no, there was one last thing I want to talk about tonight because I fucking have to laugh at it again. All right, give
Oh
me a
God,
second while I pull up his current subscriber count.
Sir
Yeah.
Momo.
Oh yeah. We're talking about good old Jared. Jared. That's the name of infamy at this point. Are you fucking kidding me? Hey, any pregnant mother out there, do not name your fucking kid Jared. Don't fucking do it. What's your thoughts on him as I go to Social Blade?
And I'm still, I'm shocked. Between Monday and Matt, Tonka Saw, and Andy Worski, somehow Pro Jared has managed to make all of them look like amateurs in regards to destroy your reputation in a 24-hour period. Ready, set, go. Like, what the hell, dude? Why did you think anything you have done is a good idea? Okay, maybe yeah, maybe your relationship, your marriage wasn't doing too hot. Okay, I'm not gonna knock you on that. Okay, but you decided to announce your divorce on Twitter while also banning your wife's Twitter account. Why? What about this is a good idea? Uh, what were you trying to accomplish? Aside from looking like a complete and utter moron, and then all of this other crap starts coming out where, uh, apparently, apparently, if it's true, it wouldn't surprise me if it is.
Well,
You're
real quick before you get to that, dude. All right, before I switch over to the live subscriber count like everybody else did, I want to tell you how much his estimated monthly earnings are.
ooh,
Estimated monthly are 338 to 5.4. What he was at, I'd say it's 5,000 a month. 5,000 a month. Yearly, 64.9K. All
ooh,
right. So, dude bought a house with YouTube money, right? All right. Let's.
that's
Damn. Okay.
that's
Oh,
gonna be that's gonna be a
poor
hit.
bastard. Poor bastard. Um, here we
But
go.
yeah, no, it if you want to make yourself look like an idiot, by all means, be my guest. But
Yeah, divorce your wife on fucking Twitter, you dumb fuck.
what I want to know is if you have managed to amass such a large fan base, I would expect you to understand, and this is coming from someone who is essentially a nobody on YouTube. But I've been on the internet long enough to know what to do and what not to do. And you're telling me that you divorced your wife on Twitter, but before you posted that, you blocked your wife on Twitter. It, even if this was a publicity stunt, this is still one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in my entire life. It, what Andy Worski has done is stupid. What Monday Matt did, stupid. What Tonka Saw did, stupid. But dude, you were over 1 million subscribers. You were part of what is it, Normal Boots, I think is the name of that entertainment group. You
Yeah.
were part of, yeah, you were part of an entertainment group. it, you should have some understanding, at least, of how the internet works and how people might react to a stunt like this. But you chose to do
You
it
see
anyway.
dropping like every second. God damn, dude.
Like, no, this is just fucking. This is fucking crazy. Like, are you serious, dude? This is this is one of the dumbest things you could possibly do. Even if you weren't like a massive YouTube or internet celebrity, and let's be honest, if you break above the 500,000 subscriber mark, there's enough eyeballs on you that, yeah, people are going to talk about you. People probably know who you are.
Yeah, don't be sending dick pics, dude. Like, God damn it.
Hell, at this point, I don't even care. I don't even care about the dick pic thing. That's just icing on the cake. But you're dressing up as like female, like
What the fuck was that?
yeah, like
Oh
yeah,
my
like female Captain America, and you're dressing up as like one of the Sailor Scouts, and like doing all sorts of other just random weird shit. Like, dude, no, like there comes a point in time. I would say like once you pass the 100,000 subscriber mark, you should probably start treating yourself, or at least expecting the community at large to expect you to act like a professional. It,
Oh shit, dude. He went up one. He went up one and then it fell three.
there it is. And it's gone. But yeah, this guy, like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Thank you for the fucking laugh. But dude, what the hell were you thinking? I I can understand, like if you blew up really quick and it's like, yeah, I've done some stupid stuff in the past because I don't know who the fuck hasn't. We've all done stupid shit, but the level of stupid shit this asshole has done is off the wall crazy. Like,
Oh, no.
why did you think this was a good idea?
Well, no, dude. And like, oh man. All right. I'm gonna stop presenting and I'm gonna present again here in a second. All right. Like, this shit is ridiculous, man. Like,
Well, dude, that's the thing. It's not like
cheated on his wife with. Why, man? Like,
well, again, that's the crazy thing. It's not like this guy just got popular overnight. He already had a fairly solid fan base from what I can tell, and then you have the brilliant idea to block your wife on Twitter and then tell your entire fan base that's following you on said twatters that you're getting a divorce, but not after you blocked her. Obviously.
no, dude. But
What?
that's not my point. As a man, dude, I would fuck the shit out of the one on the left. All right, that's his wife. One on the right, not so much. Dyke haircut, goofy eyes. No, thank you. You cheated on redhead for her. Are you fucking retarded?
I'm not going to pretend to know what was going on with the relationship between either of them or what drove this individual to do what he did. I'm just going to say, why would you choose to approach this particular situation in the way that you did? Because it doesn't make any sense to me, unless you're just a complete fucking idiot. Hey, what?
Why do all these idiots cheat on their wives with women that are ugly? I mean, seriously. My wife is fucking hot as hell to me. Like, I married her. She's fucking, she's my wife. Like, maybe Drew Barrymore, like maybe that's what it would take because I had a crush on her since I was young. But
Well,
shotgun, yeah, see, shotgun. The wife's already saying I can't even fuck Drew Barrymore, so I'm screwed. But that's what it would take, is what I'm fucking saying.
again, I'm not going to pretend to know what was going on in the relationship. What I'm going to say is the way that this situation played out. What were you thinking? Like, what compelled you to think this was a good idea? I would really like to know because aside from laughing at the dumpster fire that you created for yourself, I want to know what was going through your head when you thought that this actually was not gonna blow up in your fucking face. It it is mind-boggling to me. It And this is coming from someone who is a self-proclaimed idiot. I am a moron. I'm I am not the most intelligent person on the face of the planet, and I'm never
No,
going to
no,
pretend to be.
stop, dude. Okay, bear with me here. I had just asked my wife, which one would you fuck? Because she does happen to be bisexual, whatever. And
The one on the left?
she said neither. And I said, really? Why not the redhead? Well, she's not a natural redhead. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, she probably isn't. You're right. And then she's like, and the nose. Now, that got me thinking. Look at both of their noses. They have the
Well,
same fucking tip to them, dude.
no,
That's
Mad Dodge. Mad Dodge, what
he
you
has
need to
a
do.
fucking nose fetish. I said it right here. I bet you I'm the first YouTuber to say it. He has a nose fetish. That's what's going on here.
And no, Mad Dodge, what you need to do, you need to ask your wife, you have to pick one or the other. There is no neither. It's one or two.
All right, we'll try this. All right, you have to pick one. If there's a gun to your head, no, you get shot. She'd get shot.
No, getting shot is not even an answer. She has to pick either A or
Answer.
B.
Dude, I'm not getting in trouble for you. She won't answer. God damn it.
What do you mean she won't answer?
She said neither. She doesn't like him. Not attracted.
God.
Maybe they both look like trolls. They kind of, well, I'm seeing a lot of troll on the right, but not the left. I don't. Other than now, I'm noticing that pointy fucking nose. It's bugging me.
Yeah, Matt does. I'm gonna say it right now. Mrs. Mad, if you can't pick between one or the other, you're a failure as a bisexual. Come out to the East Coast and fight me.
She'll just sit there and ignore you like she's doing. But all right, let's check. Let's check the chat real quick. Let's see what's going on in there. Mox said, me and Handstar will rob bread for gold. And the chat is going pretty quick. I haven't checked it in a minute. Hot as hell to me, epileptic. Which one? Like, yeah, which one is hot? Mox says meth is hell of a drug. Where'd that come up from? Is Jared on meth? Is that a thing?
I'm sorry, Mox. You're never gonna cash me outside. I'm a loser that has no life, so I don't go outside. But you can keep waiting.
He's either hiding in the bar, his house, work, or maybe a Mexican restaurant. But no, I almost said gay Jared. Oops, not the right Jared.
Oh,
the whole pro Jared thing, like it feels like I should not be so happy. But he was a fucking prick. And did you see the comments he made about JonTron? Like, oh, he's just holding us back and shit. Like, dude, what? For his political beliefs? Why you're getting fucking nudes from teenagers? Go fuck yourself, fucking Subway Jared.
Yeah, I saw all of that stuff. I mean, I've seen like I think we were talking in DM, but I've seen maybe like 3, 4 of his videos tops, and Pro Jared just is he's not that kind of person that I really care for. I just didn't really like him. I can't put my finger on why I didn't like him. Maybe now I can, but there was always something about his mannerisms and the way he acted and the way he talked that I just didn't like. So I'm damn it, Mad Dodge. I'm gonna be nice for a second, and I don't want to be. It Everyone involved in this situation, I I hope it works. I hope it works out for them. Yeah, I don't want to see anybody uh
Dude,
it,
no, real quick. You're trying to be nice. No, homie's gonna hang himself with an Ethernet cord tomorrow. Do
it
you see this drop?
oh
You,
and
do
again
you
that wouldn't surprise me.
and the fucking bank loan he probably took out on his fucking new house and the alimony he's gonna have to fucking pay?
Well, and again,
Dude,
something like that wouldn't surprise me, but I'm not gonna like wish ill will on somebody. I mean, karma's a bitch. You reap what you sow. But I'm not gonna sit here and say I hope something terrible happens to
look,
somebody
look,
because I don't
look,
like them.
look at the screen, dude. Look at it.
Oh yeah, dude, he's fallen off a fucking cliff. But that doesn't mean it doesn't mean I want him to like, oh, go kill yourself. It We've seen shit like that happen. I don't want to see something like that happen because, dude, at the end of the day, like, well, let's be honest and address something a little more important. It's the fucking internet. You made some really bad decisions. You look like an ass. Own your shit. Suck it up. Do what a normal fucking human being would do. Not even that. Do what a man would do because you're supposed to be a fucking man. We already know you got a fucking dick. Do what a fucking man would do. Suck the shit up.
Wait. I've heard contentions. It might be an oversized clit. No.
Fuck. God damn it. But no, suck it up and acknowledge the fact you fucked up. You're a dick. You're an asshole. Your reputation is fucking ruined. At this point, this is undeniable. But don't do some pussy ass shit where you try to take the easy way out and do some stupid shit. Don't do that. If you want to go run off into the sunset with the person that
rage quit, cash out, and run away.
Yeah, elope, go run off into the sunset with the person that's always going to be there for you. But I'm not gonna.
Wait, are you talking about the troll? Like, do I need to switch to that? I can switch to that. Let's see here.
I mean, dude, you know my you know my views. You know my views on suicide and shit like that. I'm never gonna wish that on anybody.
So he's gonna run off in the sunset with the troll here.
No, it would be far more hilarious if you ran off into the sunset with the troll. It's like, all right, and to be honest, Heidi, start your own YouTube channel. He'll take all of his lost subscribers.
Right? She's already won. That bitch fucking won the day, and so did JonTron, but whatever. But here's the thing. All right, dude, did you see? He's like, I announced my divorce and blah blah blah. And then Miss Troll here, I am so sorry for you. I hope all the best. Like, wait a minute, weren't you the home wrecker?
Yeah, yeah. Well, again, that's the
Yeah.
thing. If you ever find yourself in this type of situation, just again run off into the sunset. Well, whatever reason you had for going after one individual and cozying up with them, just embrace that. It just don't come back to the internet, because the internet's kind of
I still
never going to forgive you.
I still vote for Doe Eyes on the left. I'm telling you, dude. He fucked up.
I'd
Well,
fuck the
dude,
pair of him,
according-
but then again, I'd fuck a black snake with a fisted ass, but only if he held its head.
Oh, fuck, it's farty.
Oh, so sorry. You're with my wife. She wouldn't fuck either of them. She said. She said.
Oh no, this is how fucking pro asshole really screwed up. She's not even shit talking him as far as like his creepy ass cosplay or anything.
No, not that. That's not the funniest part. Funniest part is, dude, like everybody's nailing on him because I refuse to look at his dick pics. I fucking refuse. I will not go that far down the rabbit hole. You people on 4chan have at it. I'm not doing it. But I guess he's small. So everybody's nailing him on that. And fucking Doe Eyes here fucking said no, actually, he might have fucked and done some shit to me, and I don't fucking like him anymore at all, or whatever, but his dick isn't small. Like, she's backing him up, saying he's packing when everybody can see the picture and it's obvious he's not.
Oh, dude, how bad would it be to know that you cheated on your wife, you blocked her on Twitter, you're getting divorced, and everybody on the internet is making fun of the size of your junk. And even this woman that you completely screwed over isn't even stooping to that level to make fun of the size of your manhood.
I thought the bigger issue was that he was cracking on to other Sheilas on Tumblr, of all places. Like, one would have thought on Tumblr, if you tried to crack onto a Sheila there, it'd be like, you fucking misogynist, how fucking dare you even fucking look in my direction?
You touched upon the one area I was hoping we would avoid because it might expand this for another 30 minutes. All right, so yeah, his secret fucking what is it? What fucking be?
Oh, like when he was
Uh,
talking to like people on like Tumblr or Instagram,
Yeah,
or wherever the hell it was.
No, he made pretty much a site on Tumblr to get nudes or whatever, but it was body positivity. That's right. That's how he worded it. Because he's
he pulled it.
He pulled an Onision.
So he damn it, you stole it from me. Yeah, he pulled a fucking Onision. Like, what the hell?
Fucking 200%. Supposedly, he was writing back and forth with 16-year-olds, and yeah.
16's legal here.
Not here, buddy.
See, that's the problem with the internet, like a Yank can fucking crack onto a 17-year-old Australian chick, and it's all perfectly hunky-dory out here, but you could get in the shit.
I mean, hell, dude, I've been walking down the mall, and anyone who lives in the United States knows when you're walking down the mall, you see those small little hordes of God knows how fucking old people are, and they fucking stalk you because they think, oh, and chat, you have full permission to make fun of me. But when I had my hair cut short, they thought I looked like Edward from Twilight.
That's funny because with your hair long, we call you Jesus. So that's hilarious. You went from a vampire, which is a demonic presence, to Jesus. Good
Yeah,
job.
I went
It sounds like a
from a
redemption arc. It
yeah, I
sounds
went
like
from
the end of day through your life story.
oh fuck you. Yeah, no, I went from a vampire to a fucking Jedi. But no, dude, I would have like freaking like 4 or 5 girls like following me around in the mall, and you could overhear them. It's like, oh my god, it's like, and I'm not that attractive of a person, but apparently I'm attractive enough to be stalked by a small horde of freaking tweens. It's creepy.
Have you seen
See?
pictures of this Jared fucker? Come on, it doesn't take much. Fucking
See,
hell.
Apparently
you're,
not.
you're lucky. You're lucky, Doka. All I get is fucking Sheila's jumping in the car with Ted Bundy to get away from me. No, it's fucking bizarre. Like I've got to film this one day, but like fucking when Sheila's walk past me, they have this really uncomfortable look on their face, and always I could be just standing there having a smoke, looking at your phone, and just glance up, and they'd be have this sort of like. This creepy dude's going to touch me, but he paid me $50, so I've got to take it for the next half hour kind of look on their fucking face.
Oh, dude, that's the thing. There's something creepy about a chick that you know is underage giving you the eye. Yeah, I don't like it. It's weird. Let alone like trying to actually engage in whatever the hell it is, pro fuck off face. No, screw that. It's creepy. I don't like it. It's weird. I don't care what the hell anybody says. It's not something I would ever want to be a part of. Please stop.
Don't go to Japan with short hair then.
Oh. God damn it, Farty. I fucking hate you.
Especially with fucking glitter on your face.
Farty, you son of a bitch.
But no, the true moral of the story, boys and girls, is simple. Do not, I repeat, do not divorce your wife on fucking Twitter. And definitely do not do it if you're a goddamn YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers that bases his whole life on his goddamn channel, when you've been fucking around with well, were they secret? It seems like they were pretty public. How did he get away with it for so long? My monologue has digressed.
Because that media group, Normal Boot, was fucking protecting him.
So they are to blame too then. Shouldn't they be in the conversation?
They will be soon enough.
I think they are now.
Yeah, don't do sketchy shit. Don't do stupid shit. Again, don't solicit minors for nudes when you know they're minors. It's not going to end well. It will come back to bite you in the ass eventually. Don't get your media group involved in it. Don't get your business involved in it. And if you are an owner of a business, disavow these people immediately. And for God's sakes, don't divorce your wife on Twitter. Why? Nothing good is going to come of this. How difficult is it to explain what you should or should not do on the internet? You could be a cheeky asshole. You can do some stupid shit. It might come back to bite you in the ass. Okay, own it, move on. But when you pull a mundane Matt and you try to make excuses and lie to people and they catch you in a lie, it's going to come back to bite you in the ass. Career over. You can pull a Tonka saw and act like you're a big old internet tough guy and then complain, oh, I didn't get my blood test in. Nope, you still look like a fucking idiot. Career over.
Well, see, I've just had
You
something similar, like with this bloke Avi Yemeni. He's that fucking guy I keep referring to as Alex Jones Goldbergstein because he's Israeli and he had a beef with fucking Jim Jeffries. Now, I put it to everybody that most people on the internet are fucking stupid, just judging by the amount of conspiratards there are on the internet. But fucking his travel partner, Sydney Watson, fucking released a video totally fucking basically explaining why they were pulled up, and it was an absolutely fucking reasonable reason for them being pulled up, and it turns out it's her fault, and fucking, she's saying exactly how it went down. And when you see her side of the story, it's like, yeah, okay, well, first off, what made you think that they weren't going to pull you up for that? And why are you such a retard that you still can't understand why they pulled you up for it? But you look at Avi Yemeni, it's conspiracy. They pulled him up because of Jim Jeffries and what Jim Jeffries edited his video down with. And it was all Jim Jeffries, had nothing to do with anything else. It was just that. And it's like one would think that fucking, they'd see, like some people would see the Sydney Watson video. I even had people commenting on the videos that I did about it, basically, yeah, they watched the first 30 seconds and then went, oh, we'll get to the point. You're taking too long. I'm not watching this. Yeah, you don't have anything kind of dealio thing like conspiratards usually do. And fucking one would think that you'd see the Sydney Watson side of things and go, oh, hang on, this Arby bloke's just as much full of shit as Jim Jeffries. But that outcry hasn't happened yet.
Well, again, it will eventually. It will eventually.
Real quick, I have this popped up, man. My demographics. You notice what is missing in the demographics?
Troy Jared?
No,
a drop off
to 17, right? Nothing. 18 to 24. My main demographic actually looks like 45 to 54, or 35 to 44, or to 25 to 34. This is over lifetime, and that's the thing. Like, I don't fucking cater my channel to little kids, and I don't really see why adults would do that unless they were. Like, you're not making body positivity fucking sites. You're not doing this weird shit. If you want to do video game reviews or toy reviews and leave it at that, then fine. But that's it, you sick fucker. You don't want these people emailing. You don't want to, but no, don't even put yourself in the situation, you dumbass.
That's right.
Well,
don't
here's
put yourself in anything that can be misconstrued as something else. I mean, that's something I basically live by, and I'm glad that Sheila's jumped in the car with Ted Bundy, because that means, like, there's absolutely no fucking way in hell I can get close enough to do anything to them,
Well, and here's the other thing, and this is the one that really I find mind-boggling. And this applies to Andy Worski. This applies to Baked Alaska. This applies to Ashton Birdie, who I actually used to enjoy watching her content, roughly a year ago or so. What's up with this IRL streaming shit? You're gonna have text to speech.
Wait, real quick. What do you mean by in real life streaming? Because I was thinking about this summer. I have, brand new freaking Well, yeah, it is brand new, but it's last year's model. But the S9 Plus with unlimited data, I was like, when I go camping, I can go down by the river, freaking show that on camera and stream with the headset.
Yeah, but
It's,
you'll be streaming you like doing what? Fishing and setting up a fucking tent? No, these assholes are walking around in a highly populated area with with a speaker that is going to do a text to speech with whoever the fuck wants to send however much amount of money, and I could just say "Ner, ner, 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 ner," and you think that's not going to cause some problems? People are going to get pissed. You're gonna walk past someone and your frickin' little backpack with its speakers on are gonna say something stupid because, hey guys, we're IRL streaming. It's the internet, but in real life, and that's a brilliant idea,
That's actually one
isn't
thing
it?
that I've been waiting to hear is that some white dude walks through a place like, I don't know, Chicago or something like that, high black fucking populated area, and with the speaker going and all this, and then someone types the N word just as some dude walks past. Like, hey boy, what'd you fucking say to me?
It's already happened, and that's why it's so fucking ridiculous. Like, if you want to just walk through the street and just record yourself making a video, that's fine. But no, these morons think that their brilliant idea to get super chat money is, let's throw some speakers on in a backpack and just allow whoever the hell wants to do a text to speech donate a few dollars and say whatever they want. Are you that stupid? That's going to get you fucking shot. That is one of the dumbest ideas I've ever fucking heard. And the majority of these individuals are, I don't want to talk about politics. I just want to do, pop culture stuff, or no, you want to do IRL streaming. You want to walk down, the fucking road in a populated area and say like, "Hey guys, look, we're gonna eat some food and look at the city and look at all these people." No, by the way, say whatever the hell you want as long as you pay me $2 to $5.
well,
Are
yeah,
you a moron?
well, yeah, and of course, what they're gonna do is say the worst thing possible so they can have a reaction on camera. Yeah, I'm gonna say insert whatever here. I am monetized now, so we gotta watch our language, but you know what I'm saying. So obviously, you are gonna get the worst possible result, which was, well, everybody saw that Andy Worski incident. But long
Well,
story
no,
short, don't
the
be stupid
question.
on the fucking internet. Don't send your dick out to your quote unquote fans. I mean, you're over 1 million subscribers and you're sending your dick out to 500,000 of them. Are you fucking retarded?
Well, no. Here's the bigger question: how much of a moron do you need to be to understand the internet and real life are not the same thing? Hey, IRL streaming, walking around with a speaker with text to speech is probably not a good idea. Uh, I would advise against it. You probably shouldn't do that. It's gonna result in something that might not end up uh, in the best of ways. It might end up with somebody trying to beat the crap out of you, or I don't know. Maybe you
Speaking,
have to pull a gun on somebody, and that it ends up with you being arrested.
Hey, I will defend myself. On that
speaking of
note,
Stay back!
speaking of
Stay back!
Speaking of IRL stupidity, I had to laugh when fucking Pokemon Go came out because I was just expecting, how can this get fucking abused? And of course, it wasn't long before the live leak videos came on with like, oh, there some criminals had figured out that there was some rare Pokemon in this dark park in the middle of the night, and dumb shits were going into this dark park in the middle of the bloody night and then having their phones and shit stolen off them. But fucking even then too, that was fucking dangerous because I've even seen a video where there was a gigantic group and like they were mostly Asian, standing on one side of the road, and this bloke, like, he's got his camera and he goes, hey, watch this. And he yelled out something like, oh, there's a Chinko Cinquenti over here or some fucking shit. And, like, no shit, 150 of these assholes across the wrong side of the road just without thinking ran out into the middle of this busy street and just fucking started blocking traffic and shit. And it was lucky that every bastard was paying attention because, you know, people could have gotten fucking run over doing this. But this gigantic horde of people without thinking just dropped what they were doing and fucking ran across the road thinking that there was this bloody rare Pokemon. And I thought that was fucking hilarious. I wish someone would have fucking gotten killed doing that. That'll fucking learn them.
It didn't take fucking very long, did it?
All right. Well, no. Yeah, like I was saying, just if you're gonna be a piece of shit and cheat on your wife, then at least try and be secret about it, you dumb fuck. Don't go around like hitting on, well, there were teenage boys and girls allegedly. That is the term we have to use so we don't get sued or demonetized. Um I have seen tweets, or well, they were sent out in tweets, but they were DMs, and they seem pretty out there. Don't be a fucking idiot. And when it comes to Warski and the IRL streams, it's gonna be a thing. You got to get over it. The internet and real life is gonna merge. It already has, in my opinion, really. Well, I'm going to college on the internet. I'm doing YouTube pretty much full time. I mean, we can order groceries now from the internet and have them delivered. Half of the industries that are spouting up, you could do from home pretty much through the internet, especially startup businesses. So, I mean, you don't even really have to leave your house anymore, do you?
Mm.
Well, actually, no, because there is this epidemic over in Japan and in some places in China where there are people who literally live in internet cafes. Like they spend 24 hours a day, several, like, well, months upon months upon months on end. Like saw this little article and I only read the clef notes of it, but yeah, they were interviewing this one Sheila. She spent 6 years in this one internet cafe and doesn't even know if she's got a home to go to anymore.
Oh yeah, I sent in the Discord. I sent a documentary that was talking about
That might have been
people
it. Yeah.
who, yeah, people who just at this point in time they just live in internet cafes. It's kind of
Yeah, they pay for it
kind
by streaming or doing some other activity on the internet, and yeah, they don't no need to leave. They get their food ordered in. You know, there's a dunny on the premises. Whether they shower or not's another story.
yeah, it's no like they use like public services and they do shit like we would do on YouTube where yeah they get donations or
Yeah.
their web administrators or
Speaking of that, I have Patreon. Check that out. It's on the channel homepage. I didn't put it in the thing because this stream was kind of spur of the moment. But
Goddamn shell.
we also have a Stream Labs where I have some merch up. I know I need to hire an artist. Buy some merch. Fund me. I can hire an artist. Get you better merch. Then you can buy that too. It'll be wonderful. There's also super chat now. Thank God. Thank you, YouTube gods. Don't smite us, please.
Good.
On that note, this was supposed to be a quick stream. I am out of beer, and it is 3:05 in the morning on the west coast of the United States. We are out of here. Good night. Good luck. And I checked it out today. My lowest viewer count is from France. I have no idea why, but don't go there. We're out of here.